Everybody, I got another Swiss Army knife here. This one is called the Weekender. It's brand new. I used it to open a letter, I think, a little bit ago, but I haven't used it for anything else. The Weekender model is exactly the same, except for one detail about the main blade as the Spartan model. It's a 2-layer with a corkscrew, just like the Tinker, but the Tinker has a Phillips head here instead of a corkscrew. It has the cap lifter with the flathead screwdriver, wire stripper, can opener with Phillips head slash small flathead, and let's see what else. It has the main blade. We'll get to that here in a minute. That's the difference between it and the Spartan. The short blade has a straight pin. They don't come with them. You can see it there, that little dot. Sorry I don't have a camera holder. I have to do this one-handed. But right there, right where the base of the corkscrew is here, there's a little straight pin. You can pull out for, you know, whatever. Splinters, what have you, blah, 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 blah. And it has the reamer all with the sewing eye on it. It's exactly the same as the Spartan, except for the one main difference that I just mentioned. Hold on, like I said, I'm doing this one-handed. Sorry about that. Is the blade is serrated. Sometimes it's known as the Serrated Spartan. If you look it up on eBay, I don't know if you'll find it under Weekender. That's what the model name is of it. It's called the Serrated Spartan, usually online. That serrated edge, and it's really sharp, and it's nice. I like it. It's been brought in and out of production several times. It is currently in production. If you'd like to get yourself one, my wife got it for me for Christmas just a couple days ago. I received it for Christmas from her. She got it for half price with free shipping. It's usually around $25, $30 maybe. You might be able to find it for $20. Target, I think, right now has it for $15, which is a really good price, but I think you're still going to pay for shipping. Actually, now that I'm mentioning that, I think when I looked at it the other day, it said out of stock. But, you know, they could get it back in stock whenever. But going back to the production, it's currently back in production as of 2012, I believe, and it's December 2013 right now. The stamp on the tang of the main blade will say, on all your newer models, can't get this thing to focus on that blade, is going to say Victorinox stainless, Switzerland something. It's going to say Victorinox Switzerland stainless roster-free on all your older models. Oh, I can't get this thing to focus. There it is. Victorinox Switzerland stainless rost-free. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then on the opposite side, it's going to have Officer Suisse. I think that's how you say it. Then it's going to have a crossbow and cross. And these are on your older models. Not real old. I'm talking just within the past 10 years they stopped using it, I believe. Now it just has the words, and on this side it's missing that bottom word. It just says the 3 Victorinox Switzerland stainless. It just says that, and it just says Officer Suisse on this side, on the current production models. This is current production. It's not old stock or anything. It's brand new, but they've got the old stamps on the tang of the main blade. It's kind of neat. I don't know what the difference is or why, but that's how it is. And I know it's current production. I'm pretty sure it's current production because of that notch on the flathead that you pop, the cap lifter, the flathead screwdriver you pop out. It keeps it from folding shut when you're pushing down on something when you're screwing. It'll keep it from slapping shut on you, like on your hand or something. It's not a lock, but it helps keep it deployed. It's pretty neat. But most of the newer models have it. I do believe there's one in production. I actually think I have one in this box over here. it's a climber that has the same notch, and also has these extra deals on the tang. But you know, most of the newer ones won't have them. They're not going to have. It's not going to have that notch there on that flathead if it has these stamps on the tang. That's just from my experience with Swiss Army knives, and I have. Oh my goodness, let's look. This isn't all of them. I have. These are my EDC ones. I know for everyday carry that's a lot. Those are for work, and these are for not for work. They're nicer. I like to change it up a bit, but I have another box upstairs that's about twice this size, and it has roughly 35 more of them in it, and those are special models, discontinued models that are worth a little bit of money. Some newer ones that have special handles on them that you normally can't get them with, that I've put on, and mostly discontinued ones. I might do a video on those later. There's a lot of goodies in that box upstairs. The other one I was talking about with that stamp is this. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it here, the climber. This is my climber model. It has that deal on the flathead that, I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. It's right there. If you have one, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it helps keep the flathead open here. And I'll pop it out. There. It helps keep it open from slapping shut on you, like on your finger or something, when you're screwing and putting pressure on it and this and that. And it has, hold on, it has the crossbow and cross and rust free on the tang of the main blade. So I mean, so like I said, I don't know, I'm not for sure, but most of the newer production ones don't have that on the tang. They just have the words. I think that's about it. I mean, I'd go over the tools, but everybody knows what they are. It's a Spartan with a serrated blade. It's called the Weekender, but if you want to buy it, like I said, look up Serrated Spartan. That's how it's listed online on most websites. Amazon, eBay, edcsource.com. I think that's it, guys. Really fun blade. Really fun blade to have. I'm going to have a lot of fun cutting stuff that I'm not supposed to be cutting with it. You guys have a good one. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Later.